Welcome to a Business Minute with Lily Lopez, presented by the South Florida Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Today I have the privilege of having with me Anna Milton, who is a member of the South Florida Hispanic Chamber. She's one of the most active and dynamic women of South Florida, and I'm not just saying this because she's with me, but she serves on the board. Actually, she's a chairwoman. They call it chairman, but I like to say chairwoman. I don't know, because it's a woman power of the Jackson Health Foundation, and she's so involved in the community. And today we're here at the beautiful Jose Milton, Jackson West.
Jose Milton
Memorial Hospital, Jackson West, and I love the name. It's so long, but the most important thing is that it carries the name of the late Jose Milton, who was an extraordinary gentleman with deep roots in this community, who has done so much. And you, Anna, have taken the helm in the foundation, and you are such a philanthropic lady and have done so much for the community. Now you serve in the American Red Cross, you serve in the Board of Trustees of University of Miami, and I could go on and on. But the most important thing is that I'm here today with you, and I want just to showcase this beautiful venue. And tell me, how do you feel?
Oh my God, this is amazing. So thank you so much for being here. We had the grand opening at the end of July. First patient came in August 3rd. So we're very excited. I mean, this is like a hotel. And, and you know, for us as a family, it's extremely, gratifying because we were able to honor our late family patriarch, our family, Jose Milton, who was my father-in-law, with his name on this building. As a matter of fact, the Jose Milton Foundation, which is the foundation that I preside over, the family foundation, the first gift was made to Jackson Health Foundation. So we became founders, and that was under his direction. It was the one and only gift made while he was living. And then he said I'm giving you this mandate to spread the Milton name and to spread, the Milton quality and the Milton goodness throughout Miami-Dade County and South Florida. And he really wanted to give back and be grateful to this wonderful community, because he was a double immigrant. His family emigrated from Lebanon to Miami, from Lebanon to Cuba, and then from Cuba to Miami. So he experienced that firsthand, and Miami really opened their hearts to him and to our family, and it's wonderful to be able to recognize him and have this legacy live on in our community.
And I just want to know one thing. How is a typical day in the life of Anna Milton? Because I know you're everywhere and you're helping everybody, and really, I say this from the bottom of my heart, Anna. I don't know if you have the time to do so much for the community, and I really salute you for that. So what is a typical day in your life?
The wonderful thing, and I'm sure it's a lot like you, I have no typical days. Right? Every day is different.
It's different, which we love.
Absolutely. It keeps you young and energized, and it's fun not to be at the same place at the same time every day. So it's very exciting, and today I was so looking forward to coming back. Last time I saw it was at the grand opening, which was full of bombarded of people and everybody celebrating, and it was magnificent.
And I missed it. I was in Costa Rica.
Yes.
But I know several of my board members came, but I missed it. But tell me about the building. It's so advanced. I mean, the technology, I heard that it's paperless. So tell me about that.
Well, CEO Eddie Borrego, who you will be hearing from very soon, he was amazing at keeping me and the family abreast as to the progress. So we came a couple times for hard hat tours, even during COVID, with social distancing and masking and the whole works. And I really saw this place come from the groundbreaking, which we had a big ceremony about 5 years ago, to
5 years.
Yes, lifting up this building. So it started to be only an outpatient facility. And with a lot of letter writing campaign and Mr. Carlos Megoya, CEO Carlos Megoya, who's amazing, his friendship and his relationships with Tallahassee, we were finally able to make this a 100-bed hospital. So this is amazing. Doral was known as a healthcare desert.
Exactly.
Before this hospital was here. And what a privilege it is to be able to bring the Jackson quality of healthcare to the Doral and to everyone traveling on the Palmetto Expressway.
Exactly, you see it. Yeah. And I remember when I came back from Costa Rica, I said, this is a beauty, it looks like a hotel. I couldn't believe it. And I was so proud because you know that nosotros como hispanos, y a veces yo digo algo en español porque me encanta mi público hispano, siempre tenemos un contacto muy cercano con Jackson. My father was, he was an entrepreneur, and there was this crazy man who pushed him on a sidewalk. So who treated him when he had hematomas? He was critical care injured in Jackson. And Jackson would take you even if you didn't have the money, because that was back when we just had recently arrived. I was a little one from Cuba. So everybody has this strong connection to Jackson. Jackson, you say Jackson, and you think of miracles. You think of them helping. And Mr. Carlos Migoya, the helm, imagine, I had interviewed him too, and he's just someone spectacular and amazing, extremely smart, such as you. So I mean, this is a perfect combination. You have the CEO, you have Eddie Borrego here, and we have Carlos Migoya at the helm, and we have you presiding over the foundation. So tell me now about the Guardian Angels. I'm a Guardian Angel, so tell me what's happening with the gala.
So we are proud to announce that the gala will be held here on the Jackson West grounds.
Oh,
so
I
we're
like
very excited
that.
on January 29th. It's a Saturday, and we're thinking of doing a big tent, but really highlighting the hospital and the architecture.
Right.
You know, we can't have it inside because there will be patients, and it would just be wrong.
Of course.
But we will be highlighting the whole external architecture, which is amazing. And
who was the architect? Who was the architect?
Oh, Perkins and Will.
Okay.
Perkins and Will.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
So yes, it's beautiful. And what I love is there's artwork throughout. So you really do get that connection, and it's very Miami, very South Florida artwork. You have the mangroves, you have digital art, so it's really nice.
And it warms your heart. It's a feel good. It's a feel good place.
It is. It's a very feel good place, and as Eddie will tell you, it's very family centric. So it has the family in mind, the patients in mind, and that's very exciting.
And it doesn't smell like a hospital.
No.
Isn't that true? When you walk in a hospital, you always say, oh, I'm in a hospital. And you get that little thing here, you smell, I smell like a nice perfume, aroma. I don't know what it is, but it smells really good.
And not only that, you have the best doctors in Miami-Dade County working here, and the best operating rooms, and the best nurses, and the best of everything. So when you come here, I don't think you're going to be nervous. You're probably going to be excited that you're going to get cured. so it's really great. We are very privileged in South Florida to be able to have a hospital that was built during COVID.
Yes.
It is my understanding that most of the hospitals around the country or big medical projects were either halted or downright stopped. So it is a credit to the Jackson staff, to the Jackson folks to really keep this going.
Un orgullo hispano, Anna Milton.
Absolutely.
Anna Milton with us. Thank you so much, Anna, for your time.
Thank you,
I really
Lily.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Back at a Business Minute with Lily Lopez with Eddie Borrego here at Jackson West. He's probably one of the youngest CEOs that we have here in Miami-Dade County, and not even 40 years old. So he's also un orgullo hispano. So Eddie, tell me, what is a typical day here for you at Jackson? Well, you seem so relaxed, but I bet you're probably really tense because there's a lot of things happening in Miami-Dade County, in the nation as a whole with COVID and what have you. But how are you able to manage everything that you have going on here so far?
Well, Lily, thank you for being with us. You're a pillar in our community, as is Anna. So we're thankful that you joined us today to really talk a little bit about Jackson West Medical Center. So as you shared with the viewers, Jackson West is the first hospital open in South Florida in 12 years, and the only hospital or acute care facility that Jackson has built in its 103-year history. So we're really excited to offer this new opportunity to our community members, to open our doors, especially during a pandemic when the community and our South Florida families need it most. Jackson West is a real special place. A lot of your viewers have probably seen it off the Palmetto.
Of course.
Beautiful building designed by
Perkins and Will. It looks like a hotel or resort.
It does look, and it feels that way too. We designed it in that fashion. And you mentioned even the smell is different. We use aromatherapy in a lot of our areas.
Oh, okay. Now we know
the secret. We do. The focus here is really, what you and Anna mentioned, which is the family, right? Putting the family at the center of everything. Not only making the family feel like they're just a patient in a bed, but that they're the co-captain in care with our physicians, our world-class physicians. We partnered with community physicians as well as the University of Miami to put together a really great program here. We can do any surgery, essentially, that you would expect at any other community hospital. All of our cardiac or our higher level cardiac care happens at the Jackson Memorial Campus with Dr. Segurola, who a lot of our community members know. There's a lot of brand new technology here in this facility. First to market, we're a pilot for a lot of the different vendors. And I'll give you an example. You've probably had surgery before, your family members have as well. In our operating room, we're actually able to communicate with the family members via text on how the patient is doing, how their care is going, which is a first really in South Florida.
That's wonderful.
It's great.
Because I hear a lot of complaints people now, especially in COVID. They say, I can't talk to my family, I can't talk to my father, my grandfather, whatever. So that you just mentioned is really key. Well, because it helps people, right? I'm sorry that I interrupted you.
No,
but it helps people feel better. And you know that when you are in contact with your family, your immune system responds, doesn't it?
It does. All of our rooms are private. We have a smart room technology. What that does is, to your point, we make it a point that the physician and the nurse communicate with the family at least once a day, both of them. So it's 2 or 3 interactions daily, because the family can't be here. And a lot of times our family helps. That's part of soothing.
Right, of course.
We've partnered with Miami-Dade College and a culinary institute to put together a really delicious meal program.
Okay.
So you don't feel like you're having the typical hospital food, right? You're having something that really is going to make you feel warm and comfortable as you're getting better.
With Shelly Fano, right?
With
I love
Shelly Fano, yeah.
She's fantastic.
She's amazing, and really, what importantly, we're giving back to the community, right? We have these wonderful students who we're investing time in. They get to come in, see how the business is run, are part of the cooking process. So all of our executive chefs love doing that.
The food's delicious.
It's delicious.
It's not hospital food, by the way. Besides the aroma and the beautiful architecture and the feeling that like you're in a hotel, then you get the best food, right, from the Culinary Institute.
It's definitely not hospital food. The building is beautiful. The technology is world class. No other hospital in the market has some of the technology. But what's most important is what we've done inside, the heart and soul of the building.
Exactly.
All of our caregivers were strategically selected to really, again, focus on the patient, the family, put them first, over communicating, and they're really a world-class team. We like to say that we follow a new model, or the miracle experience model, which is a little bit like the Ritz-Carlton and Disney.
I like that.
Where all of our caregivers are empowered to provide the best service to the patient and family every single time.
And that is so important, Eddie. And I really want to congratulate you and Anna, Milton, everybody here, your entire team, from the top, from Carlos Migoya all the way to even the gentleman that greeted us. The way he just treated us was amazing. So it's like a Ritz-Carlton, like you said. And that's what really matters and what counts in our community, because we're Hispanics. And Hispanics like that feeling of family, la familia, que es tan importante. So thank you so much, Eddie, for your time, for your valuable time, and for the information that you provided to our viewers. And we'll see you next week at the same time. Thank you for tuning to another episode of A Business Minute with Lily Lopez. Thank you.